Hello out there, 2MB Studios. You are here. It is time for Thank You for Coming. I'm your host, Mike Carr, and I've missed you. It's been 2 whole weeks since I've seen you. And I can't see you because you're on the other end of this camera. But we haven't been in this virtual room together in 2 weeks. And I got to tell you, it's been sad. So I'm glad we are all back together right here on 2MB Studio. Oh, thank you, Loaf. I want you to feel welcome, Loaf. I want everyone to feel welcome because that's what Thank You for Coming is all about. That's what 2MB Studios is all about. 2MB Studios is about making people feel comfortable, feel welcome, be entertained, have a good time. And that's what we're doing tonight. We are going to have a great time with 2 phenomenal improvisers who are backstage right now. I still reference backstage as if it's behind me. They're not in my house. They're in their own houses, in front of their own computers, about to improvise for the first time together online, which is so exciting. They've never met, and they're going to improvise together. Before I bring them out, I want to give a special shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, Matt, behind the scenes, making the show run. I'm going to try my best to also not touch the buttons and let Matt run the show, because I usually touch the buttons and we touch things at the same time, and then cameras come off and on. I don't want to do that to Matt, so I'm going to try not to interfere with his running of the show, and I'm just going to be your host. So thank you, Matt. Thank you, 2MB Studios. Maybe we should touch buttons together, and I almost put that on screen, the Twitch comment you made. You know what? Let's see who's going to get it up first. Oh, you did it first. See, it happened. We just messed it up already. Okay. Again, before I bring my guests out, I want to talk about something else real quick. There's a great thing called 3weeks.courses. 3weeks.courses, you might be thinking to yourself, 3 weeks is not a very long time. What could I possibly learn in 3 weeks? And you're right. You could learn a lot in 3 weeks. It's not enough time to master something, but it's enough time to start something. 3weeks.courses specializes in giving you classes to start you on your journey of learning something new, whether it be how to manage your finances, how to move in a way that protects your body to do fitness, especially now that we're all working out at home, trying to be safe. We have 3weeks.courses has classes about that. I just completed the playwriting and script analysis class by Nick Walker. If you don't know who Nick Walker is, he was on Broadway as not as Alexander Hamilton, but as his rival, Aaron Burr. And it was amazing. This class was incredible. He was able to talk about how to read a script and how to work on scripts. And now he's giving us advice on how to write scripts ourselves. And it all took place in just 2 hours, 3 weeks, completely worth it. Check it out, 3weeks.courses. Take a new class, learn a new skill. You'll be glad you did. You'll also be glad to be here because I'm done talking and I'm going to bring out my improvisers. Like I said, they've never met, they've never played together, and they're about to meet each other for the first time. I'm going to bring out from right here in Boston, a wonderful improviser who came back to Boston recently, and I got the pleasure to meet her and work with her, and she's wonderful. Please welcome Lauren Chapman.
Hey!
Hi, Lauren. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent. Are you ready to play with someone you've never met before?
Yes, I am so excited.
Yes. Awesome. So Lauren, tonight I'm going to introduce you to your scene partner. This is an improviser out of Orlando, Florida. This is a person who's worked at SAC Comedy Lab. He worked at the Comedy Warehouse, the Adventurers Club, all at Disney. They weren't all at Magic Kingdom. They were at the Walt Disney World Resort. Improvised across the world. Brilliantly funny man. Robby Pigott.
That's a lot to live up to.
Yeah, you got to bring it. Robby, how are you doing?
So good. So
awesome.
Good.
Very happy to have you both here. I'm looking forward to both of you playing because you both are very positive people. And I think that's a nice thing to bring to the show, especially in the world right now. We need positivity like the positivity you both bring.
Oh, good.
So, Robby, meet each other.
Hi. You're here. Hi.
Hello.
All right. So out there in the chat, we want you to get involved. So what we need right now is some locations where a scene could take place. So far in the Thank You for Coming universe, which is very similar to the Marvel universe, we've had locations like inside a meat locker, on a mountain. Wherever you want it to be, we've been on carousels. No, not carousel, Ferris wheel. That was where we were. So give us those suggestions. Bring them out. We got them in the chat. The improvisers are going to take that suggestion. They're going to start their scene. Their scene's going to take place in that location, but every scene starts with the line, "Thank you for coming." So I don't know why it tickles me so much. These are really great suggestions. We had beach, we had Poughkeepsie, New York, which is just a very funny suggestion. But I really like backstage at the opera. I think that is a really cool suggestion. So it's going to be backstage at the opera. Lauren and Robby, we'll see you in a minute. And everyone, I did it again, Matt. Hands up. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming, dear.
You're welcome.
To have my only son witness my Twilight performance is a big deal for Mama.
I know. I wouldn't miss it. And I don't know that this is the Twilight.
The Twilight, darling, it is. Look at your mother's face. Can't you see the years slipping by?
Mom,
I can.
No. You've got so many years ahead of you.
That's not what the critics said last night.
I'm sorry that I wasn't able to make the preview, the critics, but I prefer to be there with the real audience.
You're my real audience, my dear boy.
I told you, of course, that Poughkeepsie Airport was packed, and I wasn't able to. Anyhow, I'm here now.
You're here. You're here.
And Gary's being nice to you.
He's being professional.
Okay, well, I mean, that's something.
It is. I suppose beggars can't be choosers. Those who may be cast out on the street cannot choose what they would like to eat.
He's the world's most famous tenor.
Tenors.
I know.
When I signed you up for choir as a boy, I insisted you never sing tenor. Do you know why?
Tell me.
It's not because you wouldn't have the voice of an angel, because you inherited my throat, you would. It is because tenors are vile, vile creatures. Beasts who think they control the whole world because they can sing higher notes than other men.
I know.
But you, my sweet, sweet prince, you would never do such a thing to your mother.
Sing high? No.
Sing high in a way where you thought low of me.
I couldn't ever think low of you, Mom. Yeah, I'm so proud of you. So the critics didn't love you. That doesn't mean that the people who matter don't.
My
I love you. You know your audience loves you. There's a packed house out there because of you, because of him. But he's nothing without you.
That's true. Oh, enough about me. I have at least 20 minutes before the performance. How have things been for you, my dear?
Good.
Good?
A strong good.
A strong good.
Stacy left me.
My dear sweetheart! No.
It's okay.
Oh, the grief I will carry now onto the stage, thinking of your broken heart!
I wasn't going to tell you before the show. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have even said anything.
Oh, tell me, did she at least leave a farewell note?
Well, she didn't leave so much as make me leave. So you could say she left everything with her and gave me the good suitcases.
The good suitcases. My boy cast out into the winter with but the good suitcases, and that's all. Oh.
That's not all. I've got my self-respect. I get to see Charlie once a month.
That little baby. Oh. He must be coping with it like a brave soldier that he is. Only 4, missing his father.
I mean, poodles in general You know, who's to say? He's fine. He's fine. I'm okay. Well, the important thing is I'm okay. My heart's not broken. I'm sure it was bound to happen.
Darling,
right?
come live with me. I can make up the spare room for you.
Oh.
Oh, we will be just like the old days. Oh, we'll greet the mornings together. I'll make breakfast. We'll walk in the park. I'll show you the sights of town.
I mean, yes.
Already, my heart is feeling lighter. This will take me into the performance with such youth and wonder. Yes, yes.
Okay, let's stop talking about me then, because you're in a good spot right now.
Oh, yes. Oh, when I just think of it, every day I'll get to see your precious face.
Okay.
Greet you as you brush your teeth.
I mean, we'll get the details later, yeah.
Oh, you make your mother's heart sing. Oh.
It won't be forever, but, you know, I mean, I'm young, you're young. We'll have some time together.
We'll have all the time in the world now together.
Okay.
Who needs romantic partners when a mother and son can conquer the earth?
Oh, right. I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
And I love you, and thank you for your generous offer.
Thank you for accepting.
Suitcases are at the Red Roof Inn right now, just like 2 blocks away, and so if it's okay, I mean, I don't know how I don't have to pay for the motel more than just the 2 nights that I'll come stay at your opera diva housing.
Yes.
For the rest of the run.
Yes, yes, yes. As long as the critics don't slash me to pieces and cancel the run. Can critics do that, dear? I never did understand.
No, you're guaranteed the run. It's already paid for. They're sold out. You are working with the world's most famous tenor. So the seats are sold. And you and the people are coming for you.
My dear boy.
If they only knew how generous you were. They know what a good singer you are. They don't know what a beautiful person you are.
Well, I can hear rumblings in the audience now.
Okay.
This part always makes me just a little nervous, no matter how many times I do it.
That's good. That means you're still doing it. You're living in the moment. That's what you should be doing. You're a star.
Instead of taking your seat, I know I reserved you the box suite seat.
Yeah.
Would you stay in the wings for me?
Okay.
It's only a 4-hour opera with jaunty songs. You'll be dancing in the wings, really.
Dancing in the wings.
If you choose, or you could stand.
I don't want to distract
you. You will never. But any time that pig of a tenor gives me a look that I know he means that he believes he is the star, I can look to you and know my true place.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Mom.
Thank you, my sweet. Ooh, time for me to do my vocal warm-ups now.
Okay, I'll leave you to your thing.
Join if you want. Just like the old days.
I'm gonna go grab a beer, and I'll be right off stage right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, hey.
Hey. Welcome back. That's the edit of the scene. Yeah, well done. Oh my God, those bastard tenors. Am I right?
Hate him.
Hate him. I mean,
Robby, you have some singing experience. Are you a tenor?
No.
Are you a tenor?
No. I'm an actor who acts like I can do a high baritone.
That's the safe. Yeah, good stuff. You got some applause from the audience.
Oh,
Very nice scene. So much fun to watch you play together. I jotted down some of my favorite moments from the scene. You inherited my throat, I think, was such a beautiful line. Lauren, you had so many lines. Well, before we dive into talk about the scene and stuff, how did that feel playing together for the first time?
Oh, that's fun.
it's great. Yeah. It's weird. Honestly, I feel like I haven't done much improvising online.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, at SAP, we've been doing the shows live already. We're doing shows for audiences.
Yeah.
We're all wearing masks, and they're all wearing masks in their part. And I feel like the stuff we were doing, we were just starting to do more improvising online before we opened up again. But I don't feel like I did that much as just talking with friends and silly content rather than acting. And I didn't want to look like I was looking like I am right now, down. Looking at the camera. So, and that's weird because then the person you're acting with is over to the side. And like I would take glances, but then that was weird. So it wasn't even like I truly got to do a scene with somebody looking in their eyes as much as listening to them.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention about looking into the camera. Did it look like I was looking down the whole time? Because I was trying to look at you.
No, I'm from an observation. It seemed like you. I didn't really notice it. Like I definitely noticed what you're saying, Robby and Lauren. Like because I had the same thing every time I do any online shows. I'm trying to look at the camera, but I want to look at my scene partner because I want to see your reactions. But at the same time, but I want to connect with the audience. So it's like, where do you look? But I feel like in these scenes, and this one specifically, we become invested in the scene and the story and the relationships that we don't necessarily. Like for me, I just envisioned where you were and just had it in my mind. You both standing next to each other. Lauren, of course, in a grandiose, ridiculous opera costume.
Yeah, her diva dressing room.
Yes. I imagined that actually was just in the wings. Like I know, like that's where my mind was. It was literally right off stage. This is just where she goes.
Yeah, I was imagining let me show you the tour of the opera house. Now here we are in the wings, ready to go.
I grew up with it. I know what it's like.
Oh yeah, there was definitely I love my mom, but I've done this before. This is not our first rodeo in this world.
This is how I deal with her.
Yeah, I love that relationship of everything was so dramatic and high tension for you, Lauren. Like this is they're saying this is my swan song, and
Yep.
I'm done.
I also, every time I spoke to you, Robby, I was picturing my dog Wallace, who I call my sweet prince all the time. So every time I was like, my sweet boy, I was like, yes, Wallace, my pup. Because I don't have a son, but I have a dog.
Oh God. Just the idea that tenors are vile beasts. How are you? I'm good, a strong good. Stacey left me. That's a strong good in this world. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh man. I improvising online is so weird. But I love that we're taking these opportunities to take characters and just put them into situations and watch them interact with each other and not worry about being online. So when you're improvising online, and Robby, you're not doing a lot of it, but Lauren, I know you're doing a little bit with Sleepover and a couple other things. Do you, when you're improvising, are you in the same place or do you live in the Zoom world? So like we're on Zoom or you're like, no, we're improvising in the same place, but we happen to be on Zoom.
So in Sleepover Show, we're all teenagers performing as people on Zoom, little teeny boppers on Zoom having a sleepover. So it's easy to be like, I'm distracted or I'm looking at our middle school chat, which is the chat that the Twitch has. So for that, we acknowledge that we're on Zoom or
Nice.
Steam Yard.
Yeah, Stream Zoom. Zoom has become Band-Aid, I think, in a lot of ways. And Robby, when you were doing stuff online, what kind of stuff were you doing? You said it was just sort of like, not necessarily improv scenes, but more like just kind of talking.
Zach, what were we doing? We were just, I feel like we were just talking, and we were doing more. We started with check-ins, with just us coming online and talking about what was going on, and I don't know. One day I just did a whole show myself celebrating the day that it was, and looked up all the holidays that were celebrated that day out in my backyard, and I just, it was National Custard Day, so I made custard on the grill on the back, and for going through each of the holidays. That was another day. Emily and I just talked about everything we've been binging and talking about TV shows. So it was more just like in the beginning of the pandemic when everyone was like, what do we do? We're trapped at home. Just giving them something and friends and familiar faces to talk to. I think we were getting closer to maybe doing more improvising stuff, but then we ended up opening the show. So we did that at the theater.
Nice.
It was awesome.
Hunch on Twitter has said, really nice character work, Lauren, and I agree. Absolutely. Anytime I've seen you play, I see you come in with like very big, almost fully realized characters almost immediately. So this is a question to you. What is your approach to starting an improv character? Like, how did we, like, we were in the backstage of an opera. So what brought you to where this wonderful diva mom? What brought you to that place?
So I think this really stems from me doing family show for so many years for kids. So you have to come in with like a big realized character and not so subtle like you would for a Herald night. So what I do is I instantly imagine like exactly the location I am in. And as a result, I know exactly like who I need to be in that location. And I just dig real hard and deep into it.
Yeah. And some of the lines of dialogue that came out of that character, you inherited my throat is just such a funny thing to say. We'll greet the mornings together. Somebody, again, we'll greet the mornings together. Like, that's such a great, that's such a character phrase. Like, that's not something normal people say, which I love. And Robby, how about you? Like, when you hear the suggestion, what's your avenue to take to get to a character?
Usually I think my go-to is to find this like secondary or third person that I think of. And so honestly, I came in running in as my idea running in was that I was a tech because one of the techs had not shown up. And I came in last minute thinking maybe I'd even missed the first half, but I could at least help with the show. I threw on my black shirt and here I am ready to go.
Nice. And so obviously you didn't play that character, which is because you were immediately down as the son.
Yeah, I'm exactly where I was within the first sentence.
Yeah, it's and I love that you're able to pivot. Like we as improvisers, we might have that idea where we come in with a character, an idea, and a relationship and an idea, but then our scene partner endows us to something else, and we're like, oh, we got to pivot, and I got to go with that.
How wonderful to get those gifts.
Yeah, it really is, and it's like, oh, awesome. I can just play in this world you've already created.
Yeah, being the diva son, I mean, that's rich. I mean, how fabulous.
Such a life story.
I'm creating a new segment on this show right now, and it's called "Tell Me Something." It's because there's something about the show. Like I love talking about improv and I love doing improv together. But I also love the idea of bringing people together who don't know each other, who've now just done an improv scene together, and now you're tied by this. So now, like, you will always have this moment. But like, I want to take us outside of improv for a second. Which is something, whenever I was teaching, I would always ask my students, tell us something about yourself that's not improv related, because it just gives us another personal connection. So this is going to be the first time we do this on this show. What is something, maybe a hobby or something you each enjoy that is not something that Lauren knows about Robby or Robby knows about Lauren? It doesn't have to be deep, dark secrets. It could be like something you might be interested in or something you like or something about yourselves. So see what that sparks in conversation for us. So.
I run a lot. I did a 10K on Friday, and I did just a 5K yesterday. But I run probably 4 times a week, and I don't know if I want to do a marathon because I think I would get bored. But like probably, I think I want to start doing at least 10 miles. Yeah.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah, if I heard you correctly, you did a 10K, then the next day did a 5K. You didn't need like a week to just sort of
No. I mean,
reflect on your 10K.
anytime I run a 5K minimum.
Okay, cool.
So that's like 3 miles. That's not too bad. And I'm on the bike path in Somerville, so it's like all this open space to run.
Nice.
10Ks, I won't do them back to back because it's
Mhm.
6 point something miles. So meh.
I started running for a while a few years ago, but my knees really started hurting, and so I ended up having to stop because it was hurting at work, and that wasn't cool. But I enjoyed it while I was doing. I was getting so the longest run I did was 10 miles, and that about killed me.
It killed you. Why? It was just
It was so much, and I wasn't used to it. I was doing 5Ks, and then I did this 10-mile one that they had at Disney. It was super fun at night, but oh my god, that was a lot. So that's not my thing. That I'm a.
I would like to do the Disney one. I've had friends who did it, and they say how like wonderful and magical it is.
Yeah, now I've worked those and been an attraction along the race for marathons. So that's how I'll do the marathons. I'll stand on the side and wave with you.
What attractions have you been in Disney?
Well, part of the cast of the Adventurers Club, which is the club that used to be an improv acting club that was very popular, but closed with Pleasure Island back in like 2009. And the guests love it. And then when they see those characters out on the side of the road, people who don't stop in the marathon and take pictures will stop and take pictures with us. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's nice. I've done a couple parades as like Disney-esque characters, and I did not like doing those.
Oh, yeah.
I was Cinderella once in like a 4th of July parade, and like parents were insane and like forced me to stop, to yell at me, to tell me I needed to hug their children, and then I needed to like run to catch up to my section. And that's just not fun.
I think there's more pressure when you're an actual princess too. I mean, you know.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
How about you, Robby? So thank you, Lauren, for sharing about running.
Yeah.
My biggest hobby is scuba diving. I grew up in Hawaii, and my parents took the class with me when I was like 13, I think. I got certified, and so it's always been a side thing and a fun thing. I actually learned how to be an instructor like 10 years ago and was instructing for a while until dealing with real people sucked the fun out of it for me. Because as an actor, I've been spoiled and don't have to deal with real people in my real life. I just go on stage, do stuff at them. So actually, I just got back from the Bahamas 2 weeks ago. I was there for a week diving, and it was awesome. I would be underwater every day if I could.
Man.
Yeah.
Where in Hawaii are you from?
Maui.
Maui. Okay. I went to Honolulu, but that's it. And I stayed like primarily in the city because anytime I got into like the really beautiful parts, I was like, it's too much nature. It was just too much nature. I couldn't. It made me panic a little. And I was like, I need to get back to a city.
Honolulu is just a city on a beach. So there you go.
Yeah.
Maui's awesome. I miss it so much.
Oh. Yeah,
I'll get back someday.
you will. You know what we're going to get back to right now? We're going to get back to improvising. The three of us are going to play a scene together because it looks like fun. So I need someone in the chat. Actually, you know what? We already have a suggestion.
Okay.
We're going to go to Poughkeepsie, New York.
Poughkeepsie,
That's going to be our
York.
location.
Sure. He
Oh, do you-
was on my scuba trip. I just met him on my scuba trip.
Very cool. Well, he wants us to do a scene in Poughkeepsie, New York. So that's what we're going to do. That's going to be our location.
I had to add it to the last scene. It didn't stick, I guess.
Well, we'll go deeper. We'll go deeper into the Poughkeepsie lore and see what we can come up with.
Okay.
All right. So Matt's going to take us out, and we're going to come back, and we'll do a scene. We don't have to say thank you for coming this time. We'll just do a scene.
Cool.
Wow. This is a nice venue. Like, this is a nice venue.
I know. Look at it. It's fancy.
I mean,
What? You
Yeah,
don't think
you
it's
mean?
fancy?
it's fancy.
Fancy.
It's got uplighting. Look at that light. It's like a light on the floor.
It's
but
coming
shines
up.
on the wall to make a color on the wall.
That's
My daughter deserves better than this.
Well, our son would appreciate this fancy, fancy room, I think.
Yeah. Our son would be honored to get married in a room like this.
He would look around and say, wow, look at the possibilities. Look at that uplighting. Mallory wouldn't think that? No?
It's not up to me, is it? It's fine. It's fancy. It's fine.
We're the parents. We got to have a united front on what we want our kids to get married in. Okay? We think it's fancy.
All right.
Well, what? Okay. Well, what does Mallory want?
Yeah. What does your little girl Mallory want?
Ducks,
Ducks.
first of all.
The feathered things?
How a live duck is going to work here.
I don't think they allow them inside Holiday Inns. I don't think we could do that.
No,
Well-
how's a duck gonna get in? How's he gonna make a reservation?
That's too fancy, isn't it?
Like, does she want duck themed, or does she want to be like?
No. Who has a duck themed wedding?
Lots of people. My sister had a swan-themed wedding. Swans everywhere. Those are ducks.
Hans Christian Andersen. Come on. It's a different animal.
Yeah, ducks. Make way for ducks. Howard the Duck.
I know ducks. You think I don't know ducks?
I'm not saying you don't know ducks, Tony. I'm just saying if she wants to do a duck themed wedding, we could do a duck themed wedding.
That's what I'm saying. She wants real ducks. Not the theme. No one has a duck themed wedding. She just wants real ducks.
Okay. I already explained. A lot of people have duck-themed weddings. Swans and ducks, same thing. Regardless.
God.
How are we going to get a duck inside? One duck, two duck? How many ducks?
They're not. That's the problem. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
That's
then.
fine. Break her heart. I'm not in.
Whoa. I'm not breaking my future daughter-in-law's heart.
No, I'm not going down that road.
Okay, then maybe this isn't the right place.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's compromise. Let's find some answers together. Okay, we're family now.
We're family.
Not yet.
Oh, we're family.
The ring doesn't make family. Not yet. Not until the ceremony. Then we're family.
All right. I'm treating you like family, though. You can't stop me.
You treat me how you want to treat me. I just need a happy daughter who gets a live duck at her wedding.
What if we found a lovely pond? Lots of libraries have ponds, and libraries are typically historic.
Now we're talking.
Okay.
The Poughkeepsie Municipal Library has a pond right in front of it.
Pond library. Sweetie, what's wrong? You don't seem happy about this idea.
We drove past the library on our way to this beautiful Holiday Inn. There's an Arby's on one side of it, and there's a crispy.
Got a problem with roast beef?
No, I like roast beef. I like a roast beef sandwich. I'm an American. I love roast beef. But you say you want ducks. That's great. But like, there's going to be wafting.
One duck. Why is this turning into more than it is?
You
keep inflating everything. One duck. One live duck. It's all we ask for.
But if we're on a pond, if there's more than one duck there that day, and the one duck
We'll shoo the other ducks away. We'll shoo them, okay?
That's environment. She wants her duck there. Or if the other extra ducks are there. But we demand one. If there's extra ducks, yeah, good.
Does she have a pet duck?
Oh, I guess you don't know your future daughter-in-law. Your family as much as you think you do.
Oh, hey, whoa. I want to know her, okay? I want to.
Calling yourself family already, you don't even know this.
There are secrets about my own family I don't even know. So if I don't know Mallory doesn't have a duck, she better tell me she has a duck, and then I'll know she has a duck, and then we can make duck blankets together. I'll sew with her.
Janet, how do you know there are secrets that you don't know?
There always are secrets that you don't know. Last night, my brother, he was talking to your brother. They were getting drunk, and I saw them whispering secrets. I couldn't hear it. I wasn't close enough, but you know they have secrets.
Do you have secrets?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has secrets, sweetie. That's what I just explained. You have secrets with yourself. You have secrets with your family. You have secrets not with other family members. Yeah, I have secrets.
I don't have any secrets.
You just tell us. You tell me everything.
I mean, that's what marriage is. It's about being an open book. Tony, help me out here. I've told you everything.
I'm not getting involved.
Tony, when you were married to Amy, did you have secrets? Yes or no?
Yes.
Tony had secrets with Amy.
Why? Why would you have secrets?
Well, now we're not married anymore, are we? So maybe it wasn't the best idea.
Exactly.
Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Just because you have secrets doesn't mean they're bad secrets. Sometimes they're just personal secrets.
The daughter-in-law has a duck.
Well,
Oh, I
that's a
guess
secret.
Secrets
I guess
out.
so.
Secrets out.
She's carrying it down the aisle. She didn't want me to be the one who told you, but it's coming out. We're picking the venue. She's allergic to flowers.
Oh.
And she's got a birthmark on her back.
Okay, that's too much. That's a secret. That's too much.
Secrets.
I don't
See, that's a
know.
lot of secrets.
You wanna
You
be
don't
my
want to know
friend?
that secret.
Look, the duck thing is.
What?
It's fine. If she has a duck and she wants to walk down the aisle with it, that's fine.
Yeah.
And if she's allergic to flowers, that makes sense. I don't care about her birthmark.
Looks like a Volkswagen bug.
I still don't care, okay? I love Volkswagen bugs, but that's like a new model or an older model? I don't.
The old one. 1965.
Like her.
Okay. See, we're talking about her birthmark. This is her secret. Just like I have secrets, she has secrets. These are secrets we don't need to know about her little bug birthmark.
It's not
What-
that.
What's a secret that you have?
Yeah.
that you
What's
have told me, Janet?
Well, you want a big secret or little secret?
I think I
Medium
just need.
size?
I just learned about a VW bug on my future daughter-in-law's body. I don't need to know a big secret. Something small.
All right. Let's see. On our first date.
Do I need to leave?
No.
I need
On
you
our
to
first
know.
date, I wore my ugliest top on purpose.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't want to look too nice in case I didn't like you. I didn't want to waste a good outfit. See? Little secret.
Wow. Well,
Turns out I liked you.
I really liked that top.
Oh, didn't wear it again.
I know. I was really sad. I almost broke up with you because you wouldn't wear it.
Aha! You do have a secret you kept.
Oh!
Nice. That nailed
I don't know where Poughkeepsie is. Do they talk like that?
I don't think so.
Our
I
family.
don't know.
Yeah, I think Matt and I go for the same thing. Sean said, channeling Fran Drescher at times.
I was like, all right, I guess this is how they talk.
I don't know why I also started with like a dialect. I don't know why. And it was fun. Oh, that was such a fun scene. Lauren and Robby, thank you both so much for being here and playing together. And I hope that when the pandemic is over, the two of you get to play together in real life because it would be so fun to watch you play together.
Would be.
Do you have anything, either one of you have anything to pitch or anything you'd like to say before we end the show tonight?
I need a job.
Well, out there, we might have some people hiring an actor who pretends to be a singer.
I have nothing to plug.
Ah,
I perform at SAC. So come and see us at SAC. Go to SAC.com. SAK.
I put out baking videos And I'm trying to figure out what my YouTube name is. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think it's Lauren Chappa.
But
I put them out every week. I put baking videos out every week. But who knows how you find them?
It's like a hunt.
It's a hunt. It's a hunt.
Just Google Lauren Baking and just keep looking at the videos.
My name is Lauren Chapman, I guess, on it.
Oh, so it's just, there we go.
It's just Lauren Chapman. You can watch me bake things. And sleep over every other week.
Yes. That is a very fun show. Robby, Lauren, again, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah. We'll see you next time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Awesome. For everyone else who is watching at home, just want to say a couple of quick things before we go. Keep following this channel. If you haven't already liked and subscribed to 2MB Studios, do so now, because that way you'll be up to date on all the great content that's coming out. You can use Amazon Prime to get a subscription. You have to resubscribe every month. It doesn't automatically subscribe. So make sure you do that. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you can do that. There's also a link to Lauren's YouTube. It's right there. So make sure you go check out some of those great baking videos. Stick around. There's another show coming up tonight at 8, I believe. No, Matt's shaking his head. I don't think there is a show at 8. I lied. So go do something fun with your night. You know, watch one of Lauren's baking videos. That would be fun. There is no show tonight at 8, but there's always a show at some other time on 2MB Studios. So everyone in the audience, Lauren, Robby, thank you for coming.